Welcome back to Andersen Acres. We are here inside, actually on my bed with Tequila today, because she's exhausted. I was going to record a training session, and I thought I had hit record, and I didn't. So we did a whole training session, and now she's exhausted, and she's a big baby dog, and she's tired. Hi. So, instead of filming a training session, we're just going to film her resting, and we're going to answer a question I had from a couple of people. So a couple of people wanted to know, how do you start? So, okay, we understand that, you have to bond with your dog, and you've got to be gentle, and you can't yell, and all that good stuff. But how do you actually get started? What are some very basic tips for approaching a training session? So, yes, I know, you're really tired. That was a big one. I know, beautiful girl. You're such a beautiful girl. Yeah, you're so beautiful. You got mud on you, though. We got a little bit muddy during that training session, by the way. We did. It wasn't our fault. It was raining, and there was mud. So, it was muddy. So, it's not our fault. Yeah, some mud. Yeah, you got mud. Anyway. So, some real basic tips before you approach any training session. Even if it's just a training session for them to learn their name. Okay? Yeah, you're such a pretty girl. You're such a pretty doggy. Yeah, you're a pretty doggy. Hi. Oh, kisses. I know. I love kisses, my girl. What a good doggy. Okay. So, I am going to attempt to film while Tequila wants kisses. Also, she's now taking the pillows. Okay. Well, you're tired. You're allowed to be very tired. That's a U-Haul box full of stuff I haven't unpacked yet. I know we've been here a couple of months. Shh. I haven't finished unpacking. So, as Tequila decides where she wants to lay and how she wants to nap, because she's tired and hot. So, she had lots of water. She's fine. But she's tired, and it's hot out, and it was raining. So, when it's hot and raining at the same time, it kind of sucks. So, yeah. She's a little bit tired. So, anyway, some basic tips for how to get started. The first thing you want to do is, before you start a training session, even if all you're doing is trying to teach your puppy its name, okay, you want to exercise your dog first. A hyper dog is an unfocused dog. So when you first start, your dog doesn't know anything yet. It's not a good time to train with hyperactivity. Okay, because what happens when you train with hyperactivity is they have no focus, they're not paying enough attention to be able to understand what you're doing, they don't know what you're asking of them yet. So if you're training a hyper dog and they don't even know what you're asking too much from the dog. You're asking them to calm down at the same time as learn a new skill or practice a skill they're not very good at or something like that. It's not the time for hyperactivity. There is a time to train when they're hyper. It's not at the beginning. So exercise your dog, go for a walk or a run to bring down that energy level, because a calm, receptive dog is easier to train than a hyper dog. Okay? So you want to make sure you are exercising your dog first. A good run is excellent. She's still in the puppy stage, so she's very hyper when we start. So Rowan actually goes for a big run around the property so that she is really calm when we do our training sessions. The next thing you want to do is eliminate distractions. You don't want distractions. No one learns anything at all. Not at all. No one learns anything when you're distracted. Okay? That's why you can't, when you're distracted yourself, you don't learn. Okay? You're not paying attention. You can't learn with distractions. So you want to start by working in a calm environment. You can add distractions later so your dog learns to focus and follow your directions with distraction. The third thing is you want to make your training sessions fun. Okay? You definitely want to make your training sessions a lot of fun for everyone involved, including you. Okay? Training your dog should not just be fun for the dog, it should be fun for you. So make it feel like playing. So she had a lot of fun. Okay, she's been practicing her skills. Now she's exhausted, but she had fun doing it. That's why she's got a big smile. Yeah, smiling girl. Yeah, you're a happy girl. Very happy doggy. So she's the happiest dog because she had a great time, but so did I. So the more fun it is, the less likely you guys are to quit, right? And you'll both learn. The more fun you're having, the less frustrated you'll be, and you'll both learn a thing or two about each other, which is one of the points. You want to learn to communicate, and you can't do that when you're frustrated. So have fun, both of you. You and the dog should both have fun when you're training. The fourth thing, when you are training, especially when you're training a dog that doesn't have a lot of skill yet, so when you're in the beginning phases of training, you need high value treats. So figure out what your dog values. It's not always food. Okay? She doesn't really value food. She likes cheese, but she would rather get a good cuddle. Okay? She's love motivated, not food motivated. She likes cheese, but not that much. So it's easier to reward her with lots of love and cuddles and kisses than it is to reward her with a snack. She doesn't really like snacks. Your dog is probably food motivated. A lot of them are, but they also might be play motivated. So maybe a play session for a minute or two with a favorite toy is good. She's not really into. She likes to rip up toys, but she doesn't like to play with you with toys. She likes to just play with you without the toy. So she will play or she will cuddle, and that's her idea. So your dog also might be love motivated. They might just want all the cuddles. That's fine. Figure out what is motivating to your dog and use that as a high value treat. Okay, so whether it's an actual treat or whether it's a toy that you play with for a minute or whether it's just lots of loves and kisses, find out what works for your dog. Most dogs, it'll be some kind of food. Try cheese. Cheese works most of the time. She likes cheese, but not that much. She likes cheese sometimes. So the fifth thing is take breaks. Okay, that's what we're doing in here right now. We're taking a break. One, she's tired. But two, not just for being tired. Okay, if everyone's getting tired, it's time for a break. Yep. But also, not just that. It's if you're getting frustrated, then it's time for a break. You need to be patient with your dog and with yourself. So it's okay to get a little frustrated. Just call it a day, walk away, train tomorrow. Okay? When you are working with positive training methods, there's a lot of convincing. So a lot of times I have to sit and convince her to do what I want her to do. And that can be exhausting or even frustrating. So it's totally okay to say, you know what? We're going to pick this up tomorrow. It's okay. So take breaks. Even if you were intending to do a 2-hour training session, if 45 minutes in, you're like, you know what? I've kind of had enough. The dog's kind of had enough. Just take a break. Take a break, come back tomorrow. Nothing's going to blow up simply because you decided to not train your dog till tomorrow. So take a break. Take a break, take a nap. She's taking a nap. We'll probably go up for another training session this afternoon. It's still morning, but she's tired. So we're taking a break. It's okay to take a break. And my sixth point for training tips before we really get into the minutia of training, but change your settings. As you get better and as your dog masters some skills, change your location. So you might start, maybe you're training sit. Okay, you might train sit first on your deck. She gets good at the deck, then you want to move. Maybe you're going to be in the yard. Once she's good at the yard, maybe you're out in the field. So change up where you are. Then as she masters the skills in different locations, start adding distractions. Maybe you'll add your cats or another dog or some livestock, people, cars, whatever your dog finds distracting. You can up the difficulty. Maybe then you're going to start to train when hyper. Even though I just finished saying don't train when hyper, you might want to train when hyper after she's mastered a few skills and she's good at changing locations and she's good around distractions. Now try training when hyper. Do this slowly. You don't want to suddenly go, okay, today we're going to train when hyper because we're crazy. No, you go slowly, master each phase, and then up the difficulty because this will actually build confidence, both in you and your dog. Okay, so step it up. As you get good at it, and as your dog gets good at it, as the two of you communicate better, step up the difficulty. Add distractions, train when hyper, change locations, do all that good stuff. Remember that it can take a year to fully train your livestock guardian. Be patient, put in the time consistently, and make a genuine effort. It's not going to happen in a week. Okay, that is one of the most important things with positive training with livestock guardians. Livestock guardians can be a little bit stubborn. They also seem to take training as a suggestion instead of a, this is what we're doing. And you kind of have to go with that. They were kind of bred like that. They were bred to make decisions. So sometimes they just decide. They're like, nah, I'm not going to do it right now. And there's not actually a whole lot you can do about it. So you just move on with your day. So remember, it's going to take time. Okay? You want to keep rewarding. Don't stop rewarding. A lot of people stop rewarding too soon, and it undoes their progress. So keep rewarding your pupster. Right, Tequila? Tequila. Right? Lots of rewards, lots of snacks, lots of love, lots of pets, and lots of kisses. Yeah! Kisses. We love kisses. She does love kisses. Do you want kisses? Do you want to do kisses? Yeah? You want a kiss? Love you. Yes. I know, we'll do real kisses in a minute. So, lots of praise, lots of treats, lots of rewards. Keep rewarding. Because sometimes people are like, well, she's good now, I don't have to reward her. But she still earns a reward. She still should get a reward. You don't stop getting paid going to work just because you've been good at it. You still get paid. So she's going to go to work. She's going to do her training session. She's going to look after her livestock. She's going to do her job. She still deserves to get paid. So keep up those treats. Keep up that reward system. Because reward systems make the world go round. And seriously, if she doesn't get her love, she's not interested in doing anything for me. Yeah. Yeah, like right now, you're like, no, I'm not doing anything. I'm tired. I'm a tired puppy. So she's tired, so we're not going to do anything. And unfortunately, I did not hit record when we were training earlier. And I'm not going to try to redo that training session because it was a long time and I was going to edit it down and then do a voiceover. But that didn't happen because I didn't actually hit record. So, all you got was Tequila lying on my bed, and she's actually wet, so I'm going to have to do my sheets today. Oh well, that's why we have 3 pairs of sheets, isn't it? Yes. Because we're a wet dog, and we are not smelly, though. It's kind of weird. We'll talk about Great Pyrenees in a different video, but it's really weird because she doesn't get dirty, and she doesn't smell. It's the strangest thing. Anyway, those are my tips for getting started with training your livestock guardian dog. Because those are the things you really need to know. How you train is going to be a little bit up to you. I can show you some of my methods, but really it's going to be up to you, and it's just going to be about persistence and patience and understanding that she's not always going to do what you say because she's a livestock guardian and they were bred for that. Anyway, that's about it for today. I'm not sure what we're going to cover in the next video because it depends on when Tequila decides to get off my bed. But I'm probably making 2 videos today, but they will be posted a week apart. That's it for us today at Andersen Acres. We'll see you tomorrow.